Hi, this is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report. That's right, the Jeremiah Report. Check it out, man, and it's simple. Ebola virus, we continue talking about the Ebola virus because it's a hot topic in the United States right now. But the Ebola virus, as I have proven, that is not being spreaded through people coming through planes and coming from affected areas and stuff like that. I mean, not only that, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but in the Bible states in Revelations 11:8, I believe, that the Ebola virus is being removed throughout the United States on purpose. You gotta understand something, all right? Somebody's out there trying to wipe out a lot of Americans, and not only is the Ebola virus hitting America as we speak, but they have proven that they have foretold that some outbreak or some mass destruction in the United States will happen. That's why they had that's why they ordered those 100 billion bullets for the military not too long ago, maybe 8 to 10 months ago, and not about a year and a half ago they talked about putting UN peacekeepers, so-called peacekeepers, on the borders of the United States of America between Mexico and Canada. I mean Mexico and United States. Alright, and as simple as that. They say they're combating people that crossing the border from Mexico into the United States. But could there be a covert op? Could there be a covert op when that disease Ebola breaks out in the United States? Okay, and not to mention they pre grown military personnel throughout the United States, tanks, Humvees, all throughout the region of the United States, LA, major cities, Texas, New York, Atlanta, Florida. You've been seeing it for the last 3-4 years. Alright, something big is going to happen, and that has to do with the outbreak. The outbreak is possibly, it's going to be so darn big, people are going to try to exit America, but there's going to be a problem. While trying to exit America, you have the UN peacekeepers there. Okay, this is a military. This is not a border patrol. All right, this is a military that can cover all parts of the Mexico-American border. When people start trying to jump the fence because of Ebola, they will be shot on sight. I believe that America will soon be a disaster zone. Okay, I believe it was going to be the disaster zone, and people were trying to escape from America through to Mexico to get away from the disaster of the Ebola virus. Meanwhile, you have military on the streets, of course, of the eradication of posse comitatus, and you have UN peacekeepers on the borders of Mexico. Okay, how is this a coincidence? Personally, I'm a scientist and I'm a historian and I'm a bibliographer. I do not believe in coincidences. Okay, obviously somebody wanted Ebola to come to America because they wouldn't still have their borders open. Okay, now they could blame whoever came here with Ebola for affecting the whole United States of America, and America will be clean, or the government will be clean of any responsibility. Okay, the disease is going to come rampant. It's going to be out of control. I mean, if you have respiratory problems, the military, like Obama, I said before, Obama said he signed the legislation saying that anybody have respiratory problems, the military will be on site in 24 hours. Obama is the the what's that called? The abomination of desolation. The abomination of desolation in the Bible. And like I stated in my other video, you can look it back into my other video and see these things. And that's what's going to happen. They pre-ordered these things, bullets, gas, biological and chemical suits. They pre-ordered military personnel to come all throughout the United States. They eradicated posse comitatus. This is, in fact, premeditated. Alright? And as simple as that. There's no doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen. There can't be no doubt about it. I mean, you just put the things together. They believe people are so stupid to believe that this ain't premeditated. Alright? I mean, I don't know if it has to do with anything but the financial crisis, and these people don't want to take responsibility for the financial crisis. They want to put it on something else before the collapse. Okay? It is prophesied in the Bible. If I get my Bible for just a second. It's prophesied, excuse me, it's prophesied in the Bible that that black Americans, that's us, the tribe of Israel, all the way back in Genesis, that will be here for 400 years. Americans, or black Americans, or the Israelites, came here in what? 1619. Okay? And it says right here, and he said unto Abraham, know surely that thy seed shall be a stranger. And this is Genesis chapter 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know surely that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation, they shall serve, will I judge, afterwards shall they come out with great substances. People understand that 400 years prophecy applies to the so-called African Americans in America today. They are the tribe of Israel, every single one of them. What this book constantly tells you about, the Bible constantly tells you about. Alright? And during that 400 years, something was going to happen. By 2019, which is the anniversary of our capture and placed in America, something is happening. Note, in 1919, which is the anniversary of our enslavement, Chicago was a major race war in Chicago. Started by some people on the beach talking to a guy who liked the Caucasian race who was there, and they killed that cat. And then what happened? All Chicago went up in flames with a race war. The very same date in 2019 is a 100-year anniversary of that incident. In 1619 is also the anniversary of our enslavement coming here to America. So you do the math, you realize something's going to happen in between those time frames. And 2019, this is what's happening. They are cutting off retreat. They have placed military personnel on the streets on purpose before the virus even hit. They have ordered 100 billion bullets and ammunition. Okay, knowing damn well sooner or later they will not be able to control this disease and so forth and so on. Well, they may have to shoot people on sight. At first, they're going to think, hey, we're gonna treat these people with respiratory problems. Then they're gonna get panicky and so forth and so on, to the point where everybody's gonna be a target. And as simple as that. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's wicked. It's wicked. It's wicked. All right. And then in that time frame, somewhere in that time frame, World War III will break. It will be so much destruction on this planet that nobody have ever seen in life. And that's for Skippy. All right. And if you pay attention, you could search these things out. Go to Revelations 11 and 8, like I told you before, and you realize what's going on. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of a great city, which is America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah had no rules. They had homosexuality, they had all kinds of things what they wanted to do. They killed each other, they murdered each other, and stuff like that. This is spiritually called Sodom and Gomorrah. And Egypt, which I said before, represents slavery. Alright? Where also our Lord was crucified. And they of the people, which our Lord was crucified spiritually, because these people are not serving the Most High. They're not serving Jesus Christ. They're serving Baal. Every single one. Everybody in this nation. And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their bodies to be put in the graves. Why? 1, there's too many of them. 2, the Ebola virus is probably feared like nobody's business, and nobody want to touch no dead bodies and put them in the ground. That is prophecy. That is major prophecy. That is buku prophecy. Alright? As simple as that. You gotta listen, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta pay attention. If somebody doing all these things and stuff like that, and when you pay attention and you know the Bible, you can see what's going on. You can tell the future. Alright? As simple as that. And not only do you can tell the future, you have to be blessed by the Most High to understand these words. Alright? And I thank God Most High that I am blessed with this. But know this, that America has come to an end. America is over. Okay? And as simple as that. And somebody putting an end to America. Be they if they knew the Bible, or be they don't care and they just doing it. You cannot change the future. It's impossible. God be with us all. And I hope this helps. This is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah